Audio issue. Once again, check. Now, okay. Now, perfect. That's good. Spring Boot data JPA. Not that. What's your batch code? 719. Spring Core. We discussed about advantages with bin fact application context container, limitations of bin factory container, right? But a lot of features we already discussed. One, two features not discussed. In that one, internationalization is one of that feature or not there. Today, let us focus on what? Internationalization. Making our application working for different locales. What guys? Locale. I'm not using the word local. I'm using the word locale. Locale is officially there. Making our application working for different locales is called enabling IIT9 on the application. What do you mean by locale? Language plus country together is called as what? Locale. Example, HIN, Hindi as it speaks in India, ENUS, English as it speaks in USA, FR, French as it speaks in what? France, FRCA, French as it speaks in Canada. Sir, what do you mean by as it speaks? Country to country, accent will change or not there? Then why that Hindi does not have such flavors, sir? Hindi is somehow specific to one country. That's why we don't have flavors. But if you take English, French, Spanish, these are there in multiple countries. Yes or no, no, guys? That's why they have given a locale for multiple countries. It's not like that in Hindi we don't have accent differences. We have. But all things are within the country. But you take a French in France, French in Canada, French in, because there are so many French colonies in different parts of the world. And in all places, same French will not be spoken. A different French will be spoken. At least slang and accent will be different. You take English, guys. British English, COLOUR, color. American English, COLOR. Accent differences also there. In Indian language also we have accent differences in different parts of India. But we don't highlight them because all of them specific to same country, right? For example, you take Hindi. Bihari Hindi is different from UP Hindi. Punjabi Hindi will have Punjabi look flavor, right? And Mumbai Hindi is a little rough Hindi. They use a lot of singulars a lot, right? And Hyderabad Hindi is ultimate Hindi. Hyderabad Hindi is what? Ultimate Hindi, having lot of what flavor? Urdu flavor. We use those words in Hindi which are not there in Hindi. To say nahi hai, we say nakko. ऐसा no na. To say kyonki, we say kaiku. ऐसा no na, boss. And while speaking letter S, they don't speak directly yes. They use the word es, is school. ऐसा no na, guys. Today school nahi hai kya? So there's a lot of flavors, and if you can see same flavor somewhere in Bhopal, Bhopal also will have same flavor. Why? Both are under rule of what? Muslims, Muslim kings, okay, and under rule of Nizams, right? Okay, because of that, you can see same flavor in somewhere in what? Bhopal also. Mm. It's not like that we don't have variants, but somehow all these variants are specific to single country. That's why we are not so least bothered about what? These variants. Fine. What's the advantage of internationalization? And once you enable internationalization on the application, your application becomes ready to work for multiple locales or not. Your application definitely becomes ready for what? Different locales. So that means at the beginning of the application, I ask fellows to choose the language, and everything comes according to that language or not there. So Amazon, only English labels are there. The people who know English only can do shopping with Amazon. Suppose Amazon asking you to choose language and country at the beginning of the application, and remaining everything is coming according to that. Then any country fellow, the people who knows different languages can happily do business in Amazon or not there. Is it not interesting, guys? They can increase customer base or not there. Sir, what you are going to do with the internationalization? With internationalization, we are going to make our presentation logic flexible, working for different locales. Presentation logic only we are taking up, and it's no way related toward business logic. Business logic is common for any locale, but presentation logics will change, our presentations will change based on the locale we choose or not there. For example, if you choose what are the things we consider while enabling IIT in presentation labels? You choose Telugu, Telugu labels, Hindi, Hindi labels, English, English label. Generally, we take English as a default labels. If now language is in by default, what? English. According to the locale or nothing but language and country we choose, we try to change number formats. What do you mean by number format? Indian. Units, tens, hundred, thousand, lakh, crore. Crore is ultimate figure for us. We keep comma symbols accordingly or not there. But you take a US numbering system. Units, tens, hundred, thousands. Okay. Lakhs are not there for them. For the million, billion, trillion. Accordingly, you have to keep the commas are not there. Currency symbols. While writing Indian currency value, rupee symbol should be used. European currency value, euro symbol should be used. While writing US dollar should be used, right? Next one, date formats. India, DDMMYY. USA, MMDDYY. China, 4Ys MMDD. They use that one. Time formats, date formats, time formats. And lastly, indentation, boss. What do you mean by indentation? Most of the languages starts left to right. But you like Urdu, Arabic kind of languages, guys. They generally go what? Right to left. They generally go what? Right to left. Did you notice that? So we have to consider that also, my dear. Okay, initially we start with what? Presentation labels. Then we'll move to other things as part of other applications development, right? So today's standalone application, presentation label. I have a question, sir. Can I print different language labels on Java console or on the command prompt? Yes, possible. Java coding happens based on ASCII characters, but in the Java output generation, okay, it is based on Unicode character set. Unicode is based on what? ASCII only, but ASCII is very limited number of characters, boss. Unicode is having 65,535 characters. Almost every alphabets of every language is included in this Unicode characters. That's why Java output can be in any language using any alphabet. And a good part is when you take Indian languages, we don't have not just alphabets, we have extensions also. You know that, no? Not only basic alphabets, we have extensions. What do you mean by extensions? I don't know, like, what can I say in English? Uh, if you're a Telugu guy, you know, Vattulu, Gunintalu. Yes. I think for a Hindi person, Matrasa. Am I right? We can call them as Matras, right? Yeah. So that means if you take English, 26 alphabets, end of the story. But if you take any Indian language, basic alphabets, extensions are there. And good part is Unicode covers all these extensions also. For every extension, there is a Unicode number. Interesting or not there? Okay, that's fine. So by enabling I18N, we can increase the number of customers for the application or not there. You take Amazon website without internationalization. Only English speaking people can do business. But enable with I18N, anyone in the world can do business. So when anyone can do a business means what? Customer base is increasing or not? Google Map, guys, observe very carefully. Very accurate internationalization. When you are there in Telugu states, you will get labels in Telugu and English together. You just cross Telugu border, Telugu states border. You will get the labels in Kannada, Marathi, and other languages. That means it is guiding the person by giving labels in different languages or not. Why all this stuff, my dear? You open the home page of google.com. You open the home page of google.com. Let me select English. Basic, everything is coming in English now, boss. Then I'll select Telugu. Things are coming in Telugu or not there. Here I selected Kannada. Here I am getting Kannada or not there. Here I am getting Marathi. Getting Marathi or not there. Yes, guys. Everything. Everything. Okay. Bangla. But I'll put English, guys. It reflects everywhere. Okay. So this is also I18N enabled. Not in a use scale, but basic one is there or not. Open the Google Maps, maps.google.com, maps.google.com. See, all English and Telugu, both are coming or not there. Madhura Nagar is English one. Same thing is there in what? Telugu. And Kakatiya Deluxe Mess. Sri Kakatiya Deluxe Mess. Okay, the famous mess in Amirpet. Mm. Okay, this is also I18 enabled, guys. Fine. Today we focus more on this, guys. These are the things we try to check out. By enabling I18N on the application or website, we can make that application or website used by different local people. That means we can increase the business value. Google.com, Amazon website, banking application, FB application, Instagram application, Google Maps, and etc. Together is talking about this one or not there. Java.util.locale class object represents what? One locale. Locale L is equal to new locale, FR. French as it speaks in France are not there. Locale object represents what? French locale. Spring use built-in support for I18N. Okay, we have ctx.getMessage method to get presentation label based on what? Specified locale object. We have a locale object to represent each locale. So by passing locale object, and if you pass the key in the property file, so based on the locale object you passed and key you pass, it will get locale specific presentation label or not there. Sir, get bean is there, get message is there. What's the difference? Get bean takes the bean ID, gives bean object reference by searching in what? Internal cache of the IOC container, right? When it comes to get message, when it comes to get message, it will submit the key and locale object, and from appropriate property file, it will bring the message. That label, presentation label. Okay. But if you want to enable I18N boss, step number one, for multiple locales, take multiple property file. Suppose you want to make your application working for 4 locales. How many property files you have to take? 4. Sir, what are the names? Extension is dot properties. This time extension is not your choice, must and should dot properties. When you take normal property file, any extension. But in this example, in I18 example, extension must be dot properties. The base name should continue in all the property files. Whatever base name you take, that should continue in all the property files. Are you getting my point there, guys? APP dot properties, APP underscore FR underscore FR dot properties. APP is not fixed. APP is the base name, the base file name. That base file name should be there in all locale specific property file. Check it out. app.property generally contains English label. app underscore fr underscore fr dot property French label. de underscore de dot property German label. hi underscore in dot property Hindi labels. Come on, guys. te underscore in dot property for what? Telugu locale. Like this. See? The base file name should reflect in all locale specific property file names. Come on. Point number one. Point number two. Keys must be same in all property file, but value should be changed. In Telugu property file, Telugu labels. Hindi property file, Hindi label. Sir, I don't know Telugu, I don't know Hindi, I don't know French, I don't know German. How to get them? Don't worry. We have something called Google Translate. A tool called Google Translate. There you submit English labels, try to get those labels. But I don't know Unicode numbers, sir. No problem. Google Translate and Eclipse together will give what? Those Unicode numbers. You need not to worry about it. This is the first and foremost thing that we have to do. What's the first and foremost thing we have to do? Prepare multiple property files for multiple locales on one per locale basis, including base property file. The base property file name should reflect in what? The base property file name should reflect in what? Come on. In multiple locale specific property file. And all property files should have same keys, different values. Keys must be same, but values will be different. Convinced or not, guys? The base file name must be continued in the locale specific property file. Example, base name underscore locale code dot properties. All property files, in all property files, same keys must be placed, but the value should be collected from what? Google Translator as per the locale. Google Translator as per the locale. Yeah, to configure normal property file, take the support of what? @property source annotation or context colon property placeholder. To configure base property file of I18N, take the support of resource bundle message source. What is that? As the Spring Bean using what? @bean method of configuration class having fixed bean ID message source. And it's a predefined class. I want to make it as a Spring Bean. So you should use what? @bean method support in configuration class or not? @bean method of configuration class should be used or not there. Okay, that's good, great. Hmm. Yeah, first we'll complete the first work, guys, then we'll go to next one. Step number one, for multiple locales, take multiple property files, having one base file with English labels. The base file name should reflect in what? Locale specific property file names. Got it? Next one. In all property files, same keys should be there. Different values collected from Google Translator. Let me do that one. File new. Where is this? Spring Starter project. File new Spring Starter project. What is there? IOC pros 16. IOC pros 16. Spring I 18N. Spring I8. Acha, acha, what happened? Still time is there to start that project. We'll go for regular one. Don't confuse. Yeah, here is what? Maven. Say next. What is the one I have to take? Maven hyphen archetype hyphen quickstart. Say next. IOC pros 16. What is there? IOC pros 16. I18N. That's good. What's the default package you want to have? What's the Java version you want to use? 21. First we are getting 17, then changing to 21. Not required. If you choose 21 here, directly it comes with what? 21 only. Save, finish. Yes. Build success. Right click here. New package. com.nt.config. com.nt.config. New package. com.nt.config. I am to keep property files. I am taking commons. Today there is no need of any Spring Beans in the application. One Spring Bean is required, that is a predefined class. We use configuration class using @bean. No user defined beans are required, right? That's why I'm not taking SBeans package. Did you notice it? Yeah. First of all, what should I do? I will take a file. Hey, app is not fixed, guys. Any name you can take. You want to take my file? My file dot properties. What dot properties, guys? My file dot properties. Hash symbol. Okay. Base properties file. That is nothing but base file are not there. Base property file, that is nothing but base file. So here I'm trying to take some key, guys. Welcome dot message. Generally, when we meet anyone for the first time, what we do, guys? Hello, how are you? Right? Or that's hello, how are you? Good morning. Okay. Wish dot message. Good morning. Sorry, it can be good afternoon also. No, listen. According to English teacher, when you meet anyone for time in the first time in a day, you have to say good morning only. Late light 10 p.m. also, if you meet someone, you have to say what? Good morning only. How much we follow, that's the secondary. Okay. Okay. Hmm. You have to say good morning, but opposite person should wish according to the current time. When you meet any person first time in a day. Okay. Fine. Okay. Let it be, guys. Next. Goodbye. Goodbye dot message. Okay. See you later. Mostly. Mostly the message is what? See you later. Hmm. Angry dot message. Tell me in angry, what is the message you plus? Go to hell. Go to hell are not there, guys. Yeah, I think some things I have taken, right? Anything, I think enough, guys. 4 messages are enough. Based on that, you can put anything, right? Hmm. Okay, now 2, 3 foreign languages we take, which are based on English, guys. Underscore FR, underscore FR. But this is what? Base property file. No. French locale properties file, which is not a base file. Okay. But these are not correct things, guys. What should I do? Go to this place, copy this. Now I have to worry about Google Translate, guys. Google.com. Here is my what? Google Translate. Paste this. Okay. I'm looking for what language, guys? French. Yeah. Bonjour. Bonjour. I don't know. You read it, guys. French locale property file, guys. Say paste. We got the French labels are not there. That's good. File save as. Okay. German. D underscore D dot proper. D underscore G dot property. What is there? German locale properties file. Come to this. German. That's a hola na hello na. Yeah, this is done. But I think now everyone is crazy about Korean. Let's take one Korean one. No? Because of 33% only, the Korean products have become popular. Korean dramas, Korean everything. And no, the interesting part is Korean cosmetics will work on Korean skins, but our people also will purchase and encourage those products. No, day to day, Korean products utilization in India is increasing like anything, especially cosmetics. Everyone says, I need Koreans like us. What is that? Shining skin, plastic skin, huh? Glass, what is that? Whatever it is. Those products are meant for what? Korean skins. How does they will work on Indian skins? Basic logical thing point you are missing. Fine. See that is the beauty of what? Business angle. They don't sell these products much in foreign countries because they are already having white skin people. They don't try to sell these products in African countries because they are poor people. They know if I use it also useless. Asna boss, they target especially what? Southeastern countries. We are not white, we are not dark. We are in the middle. Always hope is there for betterment. Indian cosmetic consumer market is bigger than US market, China market. Why? Our color is what? Brown color, not dark, not white. So when brown is there, always there is a hope for betterment or not there. They are minting money like anything, right? Okay, fine. Brown Mundena. Yeah, yeah. This is what my file dot property. Germany is also ready. Mm. File save as. What's there? Array, the Korean government has planned this script 15 years back, 10, 15 years back. Now they are getting benefit of it. If you look at the Korean dramas, look at the Korean dramas, most of the Korean dramas and web series are government sponsored one. Government sponsored one. Because they they have products, but they want to take to the world. So first of all, they want to promote Korean culture. So what's the best way of promoting any culture? Movies and web series. Nowadays, web series, right? So somehow entire world started liking what? Korean dramas. Why? Because no violence, all soft like things. And one more thing, our Indians noticed is what? Girls are having equal importance. Girls are having what? Equal. Because if you look at Indian movies, what happened? Heroine will come and go for a few scenes and one, two songs, right? And remaining entire thing is managed by what? Hero, fighting, eating, everything. But this generation or previous generation people are not liking it. And for them, they are searching for alternate and they found what? Korean web series where girls characters are equally having important, and in some places they are only driving the story. So there they connected. So after connecting, what happens? Generally, girls will observe what they are wearing, what they are eating. In that process, they notice Korean people are having what? Glossy skins are very shiny skins. How they are getting? Cosmetics. Again, business came into picture. It's a big script that is written on the world to promote what? Korean products. First, they injected Korean culture. From there, they want to sell what? Korean products. Right. Yeah. Let it be, guys. Welcome dot message. Uh, my file underscore de dot property. Hmm. This is wrong, guys. Tell me, my file underscore Korean na kr underscore kr kr underscore kr. Sir, how you can use that? There's no need of using boss. You can get the locale code from the chat GPT. Korean locale code. Korean locale code. KO underscore what? KR. Fine. Hey, you can take anything, boss, but better to take meaningful one. KO is the language and KR is the country. Generally, we write country code in uppercase letters, right? Take this stuff, guys. Okay, already there. Fine. Already there. Google Translate. Here is my word. Korean. Korean. Yeah, again, it's a symbols based because all Chinese influenced. Sir, symbols based, how do you write, sir? That's a beauty. Eclipse automatically converts into Unicode numbers. Each symbol, one Unicode number is there. Those numbers are coming automatically, boss. Thanks to Eclipse. Otherwise, converting every letter into Unicode number is a big process. Some third-party tools we have to use. But thanks to Eclipse, Eclipse is taking care of them. Because of that, life becomes easy now, my dear. Okay, that's good. File save as. Okay, we'll take 1 2 Indian languages, guys. HI, what is there? IN. Hindi as it speaks in India, right? Hindi as it speaks in India. Yeah, what is there, guys? Hindi. This is my Hindi, guys. Copy this, my dear. Go to this place. Hindi as it speaks in India, right, guys? Say paste. Yeah, tell me here. Hindi locale properties. What locale, guys? Hindi locale property file. But one blunder happened here. I don't know what's happening. Only for Hindi, somehow, it is converting keys also. But keys should be same every time, right? Okay, tell me now. This is welcome dot message. Second one is what? Wish dot message. Wish dot message. Next one is what, guys? Goodbye dot message. Goodbye. Next one is what? What dot message? Angry dot message. We are having multiple locale specific property files or not? Okay, like this you can take. And I want to take one more Indian language. Yeah, let me add one more Indian language. Marathi same as Hindi, script wise, only words wise different. Okay, I think I have not taken earlier. Let's go for Oriya. Vadiya, Varisana. What is the correct wording? Odisha. Language is also Odisha. Language is, state name is? Okay, fine. And the fact is, before 5 6 years, there is no Unicode numbers for Oriya. From 5 6 years only, they started recognizing what? Orissa, especially in Indian language, right? Okay. I think OR is the country code, language code. Oriya, OR is the this one. If you want, you can. I'll check it out. Oriya Lokela. Where is this? Oriya Locale code. OR. Country code IN. OR underscore what? IN. OR underscore IN dot properties. Okay, you only should help me, guys, whether it is coming right or wrong. Yeah, here I am selecting what? Oriya. Yeah, Oriya, all those things. Coming right? Very fastly you read, huh? Fine. Okay. Welcome dot message. Say paste. This is Oriya locale. What is there? Oriya locales property. Yes, guys. All the things are multiple locale, multiple property files. Number one. Number two. For multiple locales, we have taken what? Multiple property file. That's number one. Number two. All property files are having same keys. Different values collected from Google Translate. Different values collected from what? Google Translate or not? Yeah. Next one. What's the next one to focus, guys? Same keys, different values collected from what? Google Translate. Followed by that, what is there, guys? All keys, same keys are there. But base file name should reflect in multiple locale specific property file names. That is also done. Okay, now you have to configure. 30 files I have taken. 30 times I have to configure. No. Anyhow, everything is following rhythm based on base file name. If you configure base file name, that is enough. Right? How to configure, sir? Okay, you have to use resource bundle message source, a predefined class, not regular property source. If you configure property source, you have to configure all the files and everything is treated as individual file. But if you configure resource bundle message source, automatically IIT will be affected. Those messages are gettable by calling what? Gettable by calling ctx.getMessage method. What method? But the first time I am stressing bean ID should be fixed. What is that? Message source. Why, sir? Generally, so far, you are calling ctx.getBean method, passing your bean ID, and you are getting bean class object. But this time, we call ctx.getMessage method, passing key and locale object. That internally calls ctx.getBean method, which is a ready-made method. Come on. So it calls with what bean ID? Message source. If not there, okay, it won't get idea about the property file location now, boss. Name and location of the locale specific property file, right? So you are not calling getBean method. You are calling getMessage method that internally calls what? That internally calls what? GetBean method having fixed bean ID or not there. Simply literally having fixed bean ID or not there. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. First time I am telling fixed bean ID because you are not calling. Someone is calling ctx.getBean internally. When internally called means already code is decided. That means bean ID passed in getBean is decided. If you don't have bean with that bean ID, you will get null pointer exception. Total application will be disturbed or not there. That means there are situations where you don't call getBean method. That will be called internally. I'll show practicals of it, proof of it also. Okay, now go to config class, guys. Here is what? New. Where is this? Class. What's the class name I am passing? App config. Yeah. What is this hangama every day? I think problem with my laptop, it seems. Lose connection in my laptop, huh? Call outsider boss, call admin. It came now. I don't know. When I try it is again gone. Again coming. Screens. ఎక్కడో లూజ్ కనెక్షన్ ఉందమ్మా. Yeah. App config.java. What is next? @configuration. Did I not add JARSA? Fine. Let me add the jar file first. Yeah, if you add the main jar file, see 21 came automatically here. If you add the main jar file, the remaining jars will come automatically or not there. The remaining jars will come automatically or not there. Yeah. mvnrepository.com. Spring context support. Here is what Maven. Copy this. Save it. Six 6.2.10. Right. Control plus Shift plus O. Public. What is there? Resource bundle. Resource bundle message source. Create RBMS. What is there, guys? Public resource bundle message source. Create RBMS. Yeah, tell me next one. At the rate bean is a fixed, guys. Name is equal to message source. Method name is your choice, guys. That's up to you. Okay, now tell me. Resource bundle message source. Message source is equal to resource bundle message source of. What is there, guys? Resource bundle message source of. Are you getting my point there or not there? Message source dot set base name com slash nt slash what's there? Commons slash app. Com slash nt slash commons slash app. Return message source. Simply return what, guys? Message source. Are you understanding my statement here, guys? Here is my sys trace. Yes, boss. This is what? Return message source, guys. Okay. Ram Kumar, base name. Base name is not app API. Okay. My file. Yeah, listen. Listen, my file, no need of giving dot properties because dot properties comes of fixed one. Fixed bean ID. Here is one fixed bean. That's good. Yeah. Now we have to develop the client application where where from end user you gather language code, country code. Using them you prepare local object and call get message method passing key and local object. Key in the property file plus local object. Based on the key and local object you pass, it will pick up the property file, get the message and displays the message. Okay, let's see what we are doing here. Main, what is there? Class. What's the class, guys? I18N test. Spring, what is there? I18N test. Public static void main. Tell me here. Create IOC container. Try. What is there, guys? Annotation config. Annotation config. Application context ctx is equal to new. What's there? Annotation config application context. What is there? App config dot class. app config dot class. Yeah, let's not do the mistake again. Config dot class. Say next, say next, say finish. App config dot class. Okay, that's good. Tell me, get get language code and country code from end users. Language code and country code end user. Create scanner object. Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of system dot in. Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of system dot in. This is my exception E. E dot print stack address. Array scanner is also auto closable. IOC container is auto closable. That's why I can create in what? Try with resource or not? Fine. Okay, now let's see. System dot out dot println. Enter language code. String lang is equal to sc dot next. System dot out dot println. Enter country code. Sc dot next. Now we are ready with country code and language code or not? Prepare locale object. What object? Prepare locale object having lang and country code. What code, guys? Language and country code. Yeah, tell me now. Locale is equal to new locale of one is lang, one is country. But that is deprecated. From Java 21, they are stopping almost creating object through new operators. They have come up with one factory method, guys, static factory method. Locale dot off, like Java date and time API style. Okay, na? Because local date time dot off, local date time dot now. We have some methods, na boss. They are going to that style. So working with a new constructor to create locale object is deprecated. Java 20 onwards, it seems. Okay. In that place, they have come up with what? Off method. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Get the messages from locale specific properties file. String message 1 is equal to ctx dot get message. Ctx dot get message. String message 1 is equal to ctx dot get message. This is my myfile dot properties. Where is that, guys? Welcome dot message key. Do you want to pass any arguments? Right now, no arguments. That's why I'm passing an empty object array or string array. We can pass extra arguments, guys. Hello, how are you? Beside that, I want to pass Raja. You can pass that Raja over here. But for that one, you have to design message with arguments, guys. You have to design message with what? Argument. Okay, since the discussion has come, let us assume here flower bracket 0 is there. That is what? Argument in the message. Not fixed, can be changed. Come on. Like this, how many arguments you can take in each message, sir? 5. Index starts with the 0, ends with the 4. Flower bracket 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5 arguments can be there in one message. Interesting or not there? Okay, but not only in one place, guys. Everywhere I have to place it now, boss. Floor bracket 0. Next. D underscore DA dot properties. Floor bracket 0. OR underscore OR dot properties. KO underscore KO dot properties. Floor bracket 0. HI underscore IN dot properties. Floor bracket 0. My file dot properties. That's good. Yeah. Now, floor bracket 0 is there now, guys. Based on other requirements of the application, you can decide that argument value. Come on. So this section is there to pass argument values in each message. Not there you take empty string. If there you pass some elements. Because second, third messages I have not taken any arguments. Okay. And moreover, next one, default message. Array, if nothing is there, key is given wrong, something, default message. MSG1 should be taken as the default. Then locale object. How does it happen? Based on this key and locale object data, it will try to pick up appropriate property file. In that one, submits the key, gets the message and displays the message. Interesting or not there? Based on the locale object data, see what actually happens, I will tell. CTX got get base is called now. This internally called CTX dot get bin of message source. Then you will get the name of the base property file, location and name of the base file, com/nt/common/ my file. Locale object data is gathered. Let us assume gathered is what? HIIN. Takes HIIN, assigns to, concatenates with what? Base name. Already base name is what? My file. It becomes what? My file underscore HI underscore IN dot properties. Interesting or not there? What is there? My file underscore HI underscore IN dot properties. Super. So it will pick up that property file. In that one submits welcome dot message. You will get some message, captures and displays it. But in that message, flower bracket 0 is there. Raja becomes value of flower bracket 0 na boss. Suppose wrong key is given, then default message MSG1 will come or not. I'll explain one more time. When get message method is called, what actually happens? First, it internally calls get bin of message source. You will get access to resource bundle message source object. From there, it will gather the base file name and location. That is what? com/nt/commons/ my file. com/nt/commons/ what? My file. Are you getting my point there, guys? Comfortable, my dear? Yeah. Next one. Collects the locale object data. Let us assume here I have given what? FR, French as it speaks in France. So overall, it concatenates that information to base file. My file underscore FR dot properties. Super good. In that file, welcome dot message key is submitted or not there. Okay, whatever message is there in French, that will be gathered and stored into this one or not there. Then what about this default message, sir? Suppose wrong key is given. That time what happened, guys? Message 1 comes into picture. But you have given some locale X and Y, which is not there. Then automatically it will try to take base file name or not there. That's why base file is called fallback file. Nothing matching, base file executes. We don't give a separately base file to execute. You given some locale. Based on that locale, there is no file. Automatically it thinks about choosing what? Locale file. Copy this, paste. What is there? Message 2, message 3, message. Welcome dot message. New string of. Array, this time nothing to pass, guys. Message 2. What's the next one? Next key, guys. Wish dot message. Next. Goodbye dot message. What is this? Message 3. Next. Angry dot message. This is my message. System dot out dot println. Message 1 dot. That is only for presentation. Message 2 dot. Message 3 dot. Message 4. That's it. Message 1, message 2, message 3, message. Yes, we are trying to display all the messages or not. First of all, let me prove it. This get message is internally calling what? Get bean method, that too with the fixed bean ID message source. Then you will get some confidence or not there. Okay, just a minute. Click on it, guys. Source code. Try to see the source code by pressing F3. That is internally calling what? Get message method. Okay. Look at its implementation class code, guys. Open its implementation. Abstract message source. Something is there. Okay. Now go to the top of the class. Yeah, once again, check it out. At the top of the class, you look for a variable message underscore source underscore bean name. Message source is there, na? Message source is there or not there, guys? Okay, Control F. Okay, enter key. Yeah, look at this. Contains local bean if this there. Bean factory dot get bean. That constant is passed. Indirectly message source only passed na boss. This is the variable name that is already having message source and that is being passed over here or not. So that is gathering that message object or not there. So that means, okay, ctx dot get message method is internally calling what, guys? Get bean method with the fixed bean ID message source or not there. My theory and practical is matching or not matching here. Okay, once that is done, boss, now check it out. What is the output, guys? Run as Java application, asking what? Enter language code, FR, country code, FR. We got these messages are not there. We simply getting these messages are not there, guys. That's good. Spring I18 and test, guys. Java application. I have given. Everyone eagerly waiting for this. I know that. Oh, HIIN. Hello, how are you, Raja? Good morning. What is this? English labels are coming. I should not happen, Ra Babu. Let's see. Hindi specific property file is there or not there? Is there? Is there? HIIN. My file underscore HIIN. Double underscore is there, sure? That's the reason. Oh, good observation, guys. Still there, No, it's other files, don't worry. I think all now single underscores only, na? Sure? Okay. And when file names are changed, you need not to save, my dear. Java application, language code, FR. It came. Once again, run it. HIIN. Namaste, kaise ho, Raja. Raja is collected from where? Argument as the argument value. So Raja also I want to get in Hindi. Option not there. Because in the .java file, typing Unicode character means very difficult to write. In output, we can put boss, but in .java file. Okay, next one. Suprabhat. बाद में मिलते हैं. Okay, what is this? नर्क में जाओ. Okay, fine. नर्क में जाओ. Right, means it's like go to hell kind of. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we are getting it. Now let's see. Warrior. War and what IN. You only read. Namaskar Raja. Next. Subha se kal. Next. I cannot pronounce. Oh, fine. Okay. Let it be, guys. Yeah. Run as. Yeah. See, Java supports Unicode character means output wise, not typing wise, coding wise. I think in core Java, you might have studied Java is based on Unicode character set. That time you did not understand how it is Unicode character because we are still typing with English letters, right? Output wise. In C++, if you want also, you cannot get output in what? Other than English language. Other than ASCII characters. But here possible. Right. Language code X, Y. If no matching property file is there, it will give, then what it will go? Base file. Hello, how are you, Raja? Good morning. See you later. Go to hell. It's coming or not coming? And each message can have how many arguments? 5. Each message, not all messages together, each message. And how to supply those argument values? How to supply those argument values? String array or object array? String array or what? Object array. String array or what? Object array. That's good. Sir, I don't take a string array. I'll take what? Object array. Is there any problem? Save it, guys. Spring I18 and test boss. Java application. Language code HIIN. It's working or not there? Namaste, kaise ho Raja? Suprabhat, baad mein milte hai, all this stuff. So it's not a problem, guys. Sir, I have a question, sir. Sir, when you don't want to pass, why are you taking empty array? Why don't you think about passing null here? Why don't you think about passing null here, right? You may think about doing that kind of activities also, my dear. run as Java application, language code FR. Still it's working or not there. But what happened? Bonjour comment all was, Are Raja is not coming, Ra. Where is this? Bonjour means French. Yeah, in French, flower bracket 0 is not there. It's not application mistake. We forgot to keep argument. Once again, run the application, guys. FR. It's coming or not there? Any problem in null, passing null? Yeah, you can also pass null when arguments are not there. Each message can have how many arguments? 5. Flower bracket 0 to 5. 4. How to pass those values? As object array or string array. You don't have any arguments to pass. Null can be passed or empty array can be passed. Null can be passed or what? Empty array can be passed. Is it not interesting, my dear? Come on. Okay. Step number 1 done, guys. All these files must have dot properties extension. All this file, property file must have same keys, different value. Configure resource bundle message source class as Spring Bean in configuration class using @bean. Class gives instruction to IOC container to activate specific property file based local object data based on local object data that is given and to collect the messages from that local specific property file. Since IOC container called ctx.getBean method having fixed bean ID message source to access resource bundle message source object, so we must configure that class using the same fixed bean ID. What is their message? Having the fixed bean ID, that is what message? Having the fixed bean ID message source. Right? Yes. Then run the client application. All this stuff is there or not there? Yeah, what is the difference between ctx.getBean method and what? ctx.getMessage method. GetBean method gives Spring Bean class object reference based on the given bean ID. Whereas ctx.getMessage method reads the message of given key from the properties file that is activated based on what? Local object that is given. ctx.getMessage method internally calls what? GetBean method having fixed bean ID, that is what? Message source. Here is the proof. In abstract application context class, guys, somewhere at the top, one constant is taken having all uppercase letters and that is passed in what? Factory.getBean method, guys. So that means ctx.getBean or factory.getBean is called internally whenever you call ctx.getMessage method are not there. How to change the dependent Spring Bean of target Spring Bean when multiple possible depend beans of same type is there. We already discussed it now, guys. Are ambiguity with solving the ambiguity problem with 100% loose coupling. This is what we discussed or not there. Okay, let us feel the flow of execution, guys. Number 1, run the application. 2, main method. 3, container. 4, takes the given class as the configuration. 5, loads this class and creates the configuration class object or not there. Number 6, notices there is no component scan, so no scanning will be done. Number 7, looks for @bean method, finds one method or not there. No scope is there, right? Pre-instantiation of singleton scope Spring Beans is taking place or not there. By calling this @bean method, object is created. In that one, name and location of what? Base property file is there or not there, guys? That's good. Resource bundle message source, name and location of base property. Number 9, Keep this object in internal cache of the IOC container. Message source is the bean ID and the resource bundle message source object. Number 10. What is number 10, guys? What is number 10? Using scanner class, we are reading language code and country code numbers. Let us assume I have given HIIN. Okay, tell me. This is deprecated and this is alternate, right? This is deprecated, this is alternate. Locale object, this one. Tell me next one. Tell me next one. String message 1 is equal to ctx dot get message of welcome dot message. What dot message? String message 1 is equal to ctx dot get message welcome dot message. That's the key that we are passing or not there. That is the key that we are seriously passing or not there, guys. That's the key. Yeah. String message 1 is equal to ctx dot get message of welcome dot message. This one. Now let's feel the internal flow, guys. Number 11. Okay. That 11, 12. ctx dot get message method internally calls what? ctx dot get bean method having fixed bean ID message source. In that process gets what? Base property file name, that is what? And com/nt/app from the object. Nothing but resource bundle message source object are not there. Base file name came, guys. Okay, now collects the given key and given locale object data from what? ctx dot get message method. Key is welcome dot message. Locale object data is HIIN. Based on locale object data HIIN, it will pick up locale specific properties file. That is what? Base name underscore language code underscore country code dot properties. Base name underscore language name underscore country code dot properties. Are you getting my point there? That is com/nt/commons/app underscore hi underscore in dot properties. App underscore hi underscore what? In dot properties. So completeness has come or not there, guys? Okay, that's good. Now 15, guys. It goes to that file, submits the key welcome dot message. When you submit the key welcome dot message, you will get Suprabhat message or not there. Okay, captures that message and try to stores in what? Try to store in what? This message one variable. Same thing repeats for other get method call, get message method call, prints the message. And when you close the container, all objects will be vanished or not there. Entire magic is there in get message method call, guys. Get message with the key and locale object data is called. That internally calls get bean with message source. That gives me resource bundle message source. From there it gather base name, name and location. For that base name location, collected locale object database keys data is assigned, concatenated. That means app underscore hi underscore in dot properties has come. Goes to that file, submits the given key, get the message, puts into local variable. Later we are printing that local variable or not there. Flow is there, entire flow is same, guys. Entire magic is there in get message method call or not. At least now you have a convincing reason why you should take fixed bean ID. You try to take other than message source, what happens? You try to take other than message source as the bean ID. app config, message source 1. Spring I18 and test, guys. Java application. What application? Country code FR. See, default messages are coming now, boss. When something problem, default messages. Default messages are coming. You remove this, remove. Save this. Spring I18 and test, Java application, language code, country code. It's things are coming nicely here or not? Okay, with this what we completed, I18 and concepts are complete. Event handling I will take up in coming classes. Okay, then we discussed about factory bean also. Spring bean life cycle, one concept is there. Then revision of core module, another concept is there. Once these two are over, we will move to what? Spring Boot core module. Which module? Spring Boot core module, right? Yes, that's good. Let me upload them. I hope you are doing practicals. Core module is interesting. If you feel core module interesting, more interest will come in what? Advanced module. These are fundamentals only we are learning. Real programming is not started. Yeah, where is this? 17th July. Spring core. Right click. I think I already uploaded this document. Fine. 719 Spring core. Tell me. 719 Spring core. Tell me, guys, what is the story to follow? 22 factory B? No. 23. Where is 23? This one. Solving the ambiguity problem. All this. That's good. Thank you. Have a nice time. Practice. Practice is the only key, guys. Sir, expected date of course, please. Arey, we just started one module, Rabab. Fine. When Spring Boot core module start? Common sense, Harish. Once Spring core is over, next day what? Spring Boot core will start. Maybe tomorrow we'll complete what? Spring core module discussions. Maybe day after tomorrow onwards, mostly Friday onwards. Spring Boot core will start. Spring Boot core will start, right? Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow. బ్యాక్ రాగానే ఒకే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డేటా కలెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే పేజ్ ఫైల్ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది కదా, దానికి హెచ్ఐ యాడ్ చేస్తుంది. ఒక ప్రాపర్టీ ఫైల్ రెడీ అవుతుంది, దాంట్లో ఈ కీస్